Hey everybody, and welcome back to Kumba Plays. Today, we'll be doing a bow-only run of Dark Souls Remastered. My apologies for waiting so long for a new video, but I've been sick and work has been hectic. So, it's been a while, but we're finally here. So let's get right to the rules. Rule number 1. We can only use the bow. We cannot use any other weapons to cause damage in this run. Rule number 2. We will not be using any buffs, whether it be consumable buffs or spell buffs. No buffs of any kind. Rule number 3 is that we can use a shield, but we're going to try our best to use as very little as possible, especially during boss battles. We will focus on two-handing the bow. Rule number 4 is that I am not going to be killing all bosses. That's right. Just to speed up the process of getting a video out, we're just going to keep it simple. All we have to do is kill Gwyn. And with that out of the way, let's get to the video. So the first thing we have to do is take out the Asylum Demon. So we can just kind of flip onto this little ledge and flip down so the fall doesn't kill us, because we can't do a plunging attack, of course. And let's see what kind of damage we're going to do. Oh yeah, we can work with that. This is going to be a cinch. Alright, and just like I thought, Asylum Demon goes down with barely a fight. And then we're off to Firelink Shrine, where we get to collect all of our goodies. Like these souls here, our homeward bones that we will use plenty of, and our souls down in the graveyard. Then we'll go to Blighttown and get lots of more souls here, and even one from Sleeping Beauty. And oh yes, we also want a Grass Crest Shield, because we need that stamina. Alright, so now that we're back here and we have that bonfire lit, we're going to get ourselves the Black Bow Ferris. That is, if I can survive being punched by Crystal or survive a Hydra. Okay, let's try that again. All we have to do is make it to the ladder and we should be safe. Don't think anything can get us once we're there. I was wrong. Hydra can still get us. Either way, we make it to the top, and it's time to collect our bow. Oh yes, I forgot about the plant people. And just like that, we go down. Okay, first death. Not surprised. We'll come back for the bow later. For now, we'll just upgrade our short bow for quicker launch speed, because we need to be as fast as possible. Oh yeah, that's gonna work. Okay. And we got ourselves another Titanite Shard, and of course, our Firekeeper Soul. And at this point, I feel like this might be an easy run. I will later change my mind. But for the time being, I do love taking things out from a distance. Oh, excuse me, sir. Now our first real boss, the Taurus Demon. We just take out his bowmen from up top, and then we can finally take him on. I have a feeling this is going to be a cakewalk. Oh yeah, we do pretty good damage. Really good damage. Alright. And he can be staggered? No. Okay, this is just baby town frolics. Okay, so Taurus Demon goes down. Easy peasy. Next up, the Bell Gargoyles. I can't see them being too difficult either. Let's see how much damage we can do to these guys. Oh yeah. Yeah. This is going to be easy. And I can keep... Oh my god, you can even stagger them. Crazy. Okay, cool. And once I remember that fire burn, the gargoyles go down. Nice and easy again. And with that done, we get to ring our first Bell of Awakening. We make our way to our next boss, which will be the Capra Demon. And we're pretty lucky. We don't get trapped at the door, and then we immediately almost die because we got a little too cocky. But, you know, once we take out each dog, this should be ooh, Jesus. Okay, that was close. Almost died again. Anyway, just run up top here, jump down and you can take out the dogs with ease. Just like that with dog number 2 down. It's just a one-on-one battle. And considering it's the Capra Demon, he's not really hard in a one-on-one. This should be a cakewalk. And sure enough, it is. Wow, we can stagger him too? Who can't be staggered with a bow? This is kind of getting crazy. And there we go. Capra Demon down. Let's venture into the depths. Let me take out everybody's favorite butcher and make this epic jump, of course. Oh yeah, I forgot he had a dog. Okay, forgot he had a dog. Alright, dog is taken care of. We can get ourselves a large ember. Now we can finally upgrade our bow up to +10. Now from here we gotta take out this channeler so he doesn't attack us during the Gaping Dragon fight. Then we can finally move on to the Gaping Dragon. I'm not gonna lie, kind of a boring fight. Nothing to write home about. Takes a lot of arrows, because we don't do that much damage to him so far, but easy. Like, supremely easy. Either way, Gaping Dragon goes down. And from there, we can move on to Quelaag, but first, we're going to get ourselves a Chloranthy Ring. With this death-defying jump that we make, the Chloranthy Ring is ours. And now on to Quelaag. Quelaag's actually a really easy fight, so I'm just going to show you here that you can actually stagger her by hitting her with an arrow in her human parts. Now I kind of struggle to do that here because, well, I'm a little out of practice. I don't normally use a bow. And another miss. Okay. There we go. See, she can be staggered. Okay, now we just have to keep our distance and get out of the corner of death, please. There we go. Alright, so instead of keeping our distance, because she just keeps running us down, we'll do our usual method of just staying close and peppering her right in the armpit. I'm telling you, it's the best method. And we quickly take out Quelaag. Now we can go on to Sen's Fortress. Sen's Fortress might be a little tough, especially since we don't do a lot of damage and these guys love using their shields. So it gets a little annoying, but we get to use distance to our advantage. And also our disadvantage. Oop, get me out of here. Alright, we gotta run. And once we get to the top, we buy all of the large Titanite shards that we can. And we're gonna upgrade our short bow to +10. Hopefully we do enough damage now. We can take out the Iron Golem. And why not? Let's just upgrade our dexterity all the way to 40 for that nice soft cap. Alright, let's test out this new power. I might be too far away. Yeah, let's get closer. That's better. Not by much, but enough. So the Iron Golem goes pretty simply. Just keep your distance far enough that he can't hit you with the axe, but close enough that he doesn't throw the wind at you. And Iron Golem goes down quite easy. When is this going to get challenging? You know what? Probably shouldn't ask that. I regret it already. Before we go to Anor Londo, we're going to go get ourselves a very large ember and the composite bow while we're at it. Now with the ember in hand, and after we farm a few Titanite chunks, we can upgrade a little bit more and buy a ton of large arrows, because we're going to need them. Alright. That's right, we can get the Black Bow of Faris. Might as well get it now. Not sure if it's going to be better than the composite bow, but we'll try it out anyway. And while we're here, we might as well take out Sif. Not that anybody wants to take out Sif. She is the best pupper. But, you know, it is what it is. And, wow. She does a lot of damage. Okay. That's fine. We'll take care. Oh, come on now. Oh, bad duck. Alright, this time you're just gonna let me take you out. And, oh, no, you're not. Wow. As you can see here, Sif puts up a great fight. We eventually take her down with no heals left, barely any health. Wow, that is one tough puppy. We upgrade our Black Bow Ferris to plus 13. And I kind of regret that later because it's a little bit useless. Oh yes, that's right, we also killed the Moonlight Butterfly. Blah, 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 blah. Moonlight Butterfly, nobody cares. On to Anor Londo. Good thing about the Black Bow Ferris is the range. We can just sit back here and take out the gargoyle. Comes in handy also with the Painted Guardians. Easy. Wow, this should be illegal. It's that easy. And also this gargoyle, which I've never taken him out from a distance before, but apparently you can do that. So we just pop him in the head and collect our souls. Wow, is Anor Londo going to be easy? I kind of doubt it. Because next up we have to get past the Archer Knights. Alright. So, we can't go bow to bow. They will kill us. So instead, I just run away very valiantly, hide behind this pillar so the second knight can't snipe me from there. And as soon as he takes out his bow, we just run around. Easy. Run away like the brave warriors we are. It takes real guts to run away like that. Real solid, molded from steel guts. But now that we're inside the castle, we can hit the bonfire and move on to a real boss. With Ornstein and Smaug, I feel like we should take out Ornstein and then we can work on Super Smaug, which should be easy. He's so big. But Ornstein is really hard to hit apparently. Like really hard to hit. And I'm not good at dodging, so... And I'm stuck in the corner. Okay, we're stuck in the corner. Help us. Help. Video game gods, please. I'm looking at you. Help me out here. Alright, we made it. Okay. And saved by the magic pixel. Alright, I think it's time to regroup. And in our regrouping, and from missing a couple times, I realized that we should probably take out Smaug first. He's a big target. It's easy. So once we take out Smaug, it's off to fight Super Ornstein. Can't see this one being too tough. As, again, very large. He should be able to dodge everything as easy as he could when he was little. But fun fact, you can just get him stuck behind the pillars. And once you do that, you can just stand there and fire away. Super easy. First try. Okay, let's go get ourselves a Lord Vessel. Hello, no time to talk. Sorry. Alright. Let's take on Gwendolyn. I can't see this being too hard. Gwendolyn's pretty easy. And we're dead. Okay. Didn't like that. We'll come back to that later. Let's try to take up the Stray Demon. This is another one that should be easy. Let's find out. Yeah, same old Stray Demon. Put a bunch of arrows on his butt. He should be fine. As long as you actually dodge his magic, which I didn't do. Either way, lots of arrows, but not too hard to pull off. After about 50 arrows in the butt and stomach, we eventually take out the Stray Demon. There we go. Lots of souls for the taking. You know what? We're feeling confident. Let's take on the Four Kings. Four Kings have never really given me trouble before, so I can't see there being an issue. We don't do as much damage as I would hope, but still, it's not bad at all. Except for the fact that there's multiples now, and they are all firing magic. That's not good. Alright. And let's get away from that magic. Haha, we did it! Take that. Easy, buddy. Oh yeah, the second guy. I keep forgetting there's another. Okay. I'm not proud of how that went. Not proud at all. Let's try that again. Now, with more armor, I think this should be nice and easy. Easy for them, apparently. That didn't go well. New tactic. Alright, let's upgrade our composite bow to plus 15. And we'll collect some fire arrows. This should be the way to do it. This should make it nice and easy. Let's try out these fire arrows. And wow, that actually does less damage. That's not good. That's not a good sign. Oh yes, I forgot about the magic again. I don't like this boss anymore. Alright, this time we got which actually do more damage. That's good. And we'll just play it safe. And we should be able to take care of him. Look at that. One down. And the second one shouldn't be a problem either. Oh, yeah, except for when I don't dodge right. Okay, we'll come back to this. For the time being, let's make our way through, well, they can call it what they want. It's basically hell. We'll wake up the ceaseless discharge and run back to the door so he falls to his death as usual. Huh, okay. That didn't go as planned. Maybe we have to be closer to the door. Alright, let's try it again. Oh, okay, that's not working. So apparently, if you aggro him before picking up the loot at the end of the room, he doesn't do the jump. So yeah, looks like we have to actually fight him, which, as you can see, not difficult, especially with a bow. The ceaseless discharge ceases. Now on to the Fire Sage Demon. I mean, he's the same as the Asylum Demon and the Stray Demon, but now he's on fire. But weirdly doesn't have any fire attacks. I don't really know what was going on there. We love you, Miyazaki, but, you know, we also worry about you. Either way, with a whole bunch of arrows in his stomach and butt, as usual, Demon Fire Sage eventually goes down with not much of a fight, freeing up the path to the Centipede Demon. Centipede Demon's pretty easy, actually. You can just sit back and just fire away. I mean, it takes him a while to even get over to you, so... Oh, yeah. I forgot he has that long-range punch. Okay, so let's just dodge that. There we go. Now he's easy. Barely an effort. Who's next? I shouldn't have asked that, because what's next is the Bed of Chaos. And if you watch my channel, you know I hate the Bed of Chaos. Maybe it'll be easier. We can shoot the pods from afar, after all. Alright, let's get over. Okay, I realize I can't reach the pods from this angle, so let's try to get closer. Just jump this gap, and we're dead. Okay, we'll just run over this time, and we're dead. Okay, and we'll just try that again, and no, now we're stuck in an infinite loop of being smacked. Alright, let's just heal up and try that again. Damn it. Alright, we got this, and... why, Miyazaki? Why? Now, of course, on this run, I can tank shots, and I don't get hit. So, I don't know what to tell you. I just don't even know anymore. Regardless, we can quit out and go right back in and easily finish off the bed of chaos. Now that the hard part's over, we can just slide right down, run straight down the middle. Oh, okay. We can get smacked one more time, are we? Huh. And then, oh, Jesus. Why am I like this? Eventually, we do get back on the path and we make it to the bed of chaos. Finally putting an end to this nightmare. Now we have a Lord Soul. Finally. Let's get ourselves a second one. See, the Scaleless should be easy. I've actually never fought him with a ranged weapon before, so this will be brand new to me. I mean, I can deal with that damage. It's not so bad. Oh wow, he's really slow, eh? Okay. That was ridiculously easy. Huh. Alright. 2 Lord Souls down. Let's get a third, shall we? But first, I'm feeling pretty confident. Let's finally take out Gwendolyn. He has been a thorn in my side, and I'm ready to pluck him out. And we missed 2 arrows. I'm not proud of that. Alright, well, we got our dodging down, so that's good. Oh, no we don't. No we don't, apparently. Okay, back on track. We got him this time. And we're dead. You know what? We're done here. We're done. Let's go back to the four kings. Let's try this again. Lord, please grant me serenity. Let's just keep hammering away at it. Okay, we got one down. Okay, and second one should go down right now. Finally, we're at the halfway point. All right, number 3, let's go. Easy. All right. Can't hit nothing. Oh, yeah, that's right, magic. I forgot about the magic. Okay. Either way, now all we have to do is take out the last one. No issue at all. With all our practice of dying over and over again at them, 4th one is actually an easy one. So, nope, take one last hit, and so does he. 4 kings go down. Only one last soul to collect, and that's Nito. But first, along the way, we have to stop off and fight Pinwheel. Pinwheel is a weakling, so not really much to see here. Look at that. With only 5 arrows, Pinwheel goes down. And we also get to collect our favorite drop from him, Mask of the Child. We don our mask, and it's time to fight Nito. Nito is another one I've never fought with ranged attacks before, so this is a pretty new concept to me. The damage isn't where I want it to be, but it's still pretty good. And we're just melting that health bar. Oh, I forgot. Okay, skeletons. I forgot. Skeletons in the room. That's not good. Alright. Oh, no. More skeletons coming. And the spikes. Alright, I may have walked into this room a little too confident. Let's try that again. This time we'll be more cautious. And, I mean, yeah, this is totally our second attempt. And fire arrows don't really do much extra damage, so no real use to them either. Anyway, we play this fight a little bit more cautionary. We do a lot more dodging and stay as far away from skeletons as we can. Almost die, but saved again by the magic pixel. Not too shabby. And we... Oh, I don't like those spikes. I don't like them. We finally dodged one. Oh my god. I feel like a god. And now he takes out the skeletons for us. And now it's just easy plucking. Lord Nito is all but defeated. Thanks, Nito. And with one last epic dodge under my belt, Nito goes down. We have all 4 Lord Souls. We can finally take on the big cheese. After a little celebration, of course. Feels good. Now it's time to take on Gwyn. Oh, beautiful Gwyn. This time, you actually stand a pretty decent chance with me. Because as much as I can fire from a distance, Gwyn is an expert at closing the gap. Now granted, we can do a lot of damage to Gwyn. I mean, 300 from each arrow is nothing to scoff at. But Gwyn can dish out a lot of punishment himself. And I take my fair share of licks. But with a little bit of persistence, and a dash of luck, and more healing than I would really like to admit, Lord Gwyn eventually goes down. And just like that, we've beaten Dark Souls Remastered with bows only. Granted, we didn't take out all bosses, but it is what it is. I do want to thank you all for checking out the video today. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe. And if you'd like to see me play any other games or take on any other challenges, please just let me know below in the comments. I love you all. Have a great day. And try not to go hollow out there.